spine angle is a crucial ingredient to making you hit up on the golf ball and straightening out your club path. I'm going to show you how to do it. The best players in the world, the likes of Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, Jon Rahm, Viktor Hovland, all of those golfers have a really, really good impact condition, and what I want to refer to today is the spine angle. The spine angle that's tipped back, which allows the golf club to start to have more of an up strike on the golf ball. Most golfers, when they're working with their driver, will tend to see the box in the bottom left-hand corner be a negative value. A lot of this comes from when we're hitting the driver, that the spine gets tipped to the left. When the spine gets tipped to the left, there are two ingredients that gets compromised. The attack angle, that's number one, as I've just demonstrated. If I simply pitch my spine to the left and then I grab the golf club, you're able to see that that club is having more of a descent angle. The more I pitch my spine to the right and I grab my golf club, even if I was to still have a shaft lean forwards, the more my golf club would tend to strike up on the golf ball. The other ingredient, as you just saw, the more I pitch my spine to the left and I rotate, can you see how my club path wants to work more outside in? The more I pitch my spine to the right, as I rotate, the more my club path will tend to want to swing from the inside. Let's first understand why the spine might want to steepen in the downswing. The spine is dictating where the path line is going to go. So the more I pull my path line, or the desire to pull my path line to the left, the more chance I will have of my spine steepening up. And it's often I see on the lesson tee, people with their left hip back, their left shoulder forwards of that left hip, and all of a sudden they've already started in this tipped spine angle to the left, and they can't help themselves from hitting down on the golf ball. The first port of call for all of you out there is to address that. What we're looking for is a left ankle, a left hip, and a shoulder back of those two ingredients. So as soon as you get the ball in line with your left heel with your driver, getting that left hip and left ankle in line is crucial, getting the shoulder back of the ankle and now getting yourself set up. What you'll then end up with is a feeling that the handle sits a bit more back behind the golf ball and the club head. You've now preset yourself in a spine angle at address that's something more like we would want to see down at strike. And we see the best players in the game of golf at impact with that spine lent away from the target. So setup is the first crucial element that you really want to tap into with the driver. This will allow you to hit more fairways, get you launching the golf ball higher, and the likes of Max Homa, who are prolific drivers of the golf ball, and Viktor Hovland will really start to come to your game. So setup is the first key. The second key is the downswing, and this is where it starts to get a little bit more tricky. Because what's happened is that golfers have been asked to turn. And the more you turn, the more the arms get left behind. If you're simply trying to turn and not have any thought about the arms and they're being left behind, soon enough, you start missing the golf ball out to the right. Add to the fact that golfers out there tend to have a grip that doesn't support a club face quite right, and check out my grip guide that will help you to fix your grip. All of a sudden, you've got yourself into a situation that the golf ball going to the right inspires you to try to pull the path to the left. So what we want you to try to feel is how we can get to the top of the backswing with this spine angle tipped to the right. And in my ultimate backswing drill video, where my left hip is further forwards and I get you squashed into the Swiss ball, now all of a sudden the sensation is that I could squeeze the Swiss ball and I could pull the golf club and still be in a spine angle that's tipped away from the target. So I go up to the top, I keep that shape with my body, and I start to feel how I could pull and unravel the golf club with my spine tipped back. Now at this point, the pressure's on my left foot. I've started to pull the golf club with my spine back. And at that point, I'm not thinking about shallowing the shaft. I'm not doing anything like that. All I'm interested in is getting my spine tipped away from the target and pulling the golf club out to the golf ball. Because what this is going to inspire you to do with the spine tipped back is it's going to inspire you to try to get the club in here. Well, as you can see, that is going to not end well. So as we get ourselves up to the top and we start to feel the handle move, I need to feel like the handle is going to move out to the golf ball. Now as I pull it and hit the golf ball, I start to be able to pull, keep the spine angle, hit it a bit high off the face there, but we've created an angle of attack that is way more neutral. But not only that, I've created a club path that's from the inside. From the inside, by me, yes, shock horror, feeling that my handle has moved out in front of me. Because the more the pitch of the spine works this way, you can see what it's doing to the shaft. The reason why the shaft is lowering like that is purely because my right shoulder is lower than my left shoulder. It pulls my forearms in a little bit more external rotation. But I'm not trying to make my arms have more external rotation. All I'm trying to do is try to get my spine pitched more away from the target and pull out. I'm not trying to hit up on the ball. I'm simply trying to pull out and around, which will allow me to feel like I'm moving my axis around, out and around, that will then start to change the way my spine is at impact. Now, those keen-eyed of you will see that the angle of attack was down. Now, just because you have a spine angle that's tipped away from the target doesn't mean that your angle of attack won't forever be up. So all of a sudden, now we've got the spine tipped more away from the target and I'm pulling the club to the ball, we've still got to feel like that there's that transition of energy down at the bottom of the golf ball that allows the club to swing, that allows the angle of attack to go up. So at the top of the backswing, your ability to start to move this golf club and move around the axis that you've created at address at the top of the backswing is a key component in enabling you to change your club path and hit up on the golf ball and hit those higher, more drawn golf shots that will lower your handicap. I think you'll find that's good coaching. See you next time.